I take another look at the trending headlines from absradiotv.com. Security in Anambra police activates operational plan to rearrest two of the suspects involved in the murder of late Honorable Justice Azuka. Directs disciplinary action against the officers for their negligent act.
Anambra State Government launches a floating restaurant in Onitsha to boost tourism.
Anambra State Government designs comprehensive master plan for heritage sites.
And a septuagenarian native doctor hails Soludo's onslaught against criminals hiding as native doctors.
Anambra NUJ Chairman Odogu asks Tinubu to halt implementation of proposed increase in ATM charges.
Anambra State Government clarified stand on nightlife regulation of traditional medicine practitioners.
Anambra West Council Chairman Nazo extols Soludo's initiatives in the education sector.
Omatole Fitani Enugu Youth calls for investigation of Kingsman over allegation of complicity in crimes.
All right, somebody has joined us. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Your name and location.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This morning. Dalo.
Yes, are you going to go to more person on State?
No,
I have one 18-year Kabula, here Basalo, here Soludo, a Sassaras in a Mena Anambra. Ipo Japundi, Meko, Mendi, Dibadi Boroja. So Anna Maria, because you want to continue to marry a common national religion yeah, religion one. The mother, women I can marry Anya.
Yeah.
Dina, that is not. I walk in the job. I walk with before your teacher. And they are in on the question. I'm married to a solution and put up here Anambra. But I'm not your one the other state. And they are in a chop on Anambra, the Canada state in Josa. So in the Pony, my other state, Mokwanya.
Yeah.
Makana India or the impact. Makana Chorokani bought them. Can you make a man in Osi?
Okay. Dalo, thank you very much. Yeah.
Someone is here.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Boy,
No.
Yeah, security and security, whichever one they want to choose. The officer that you involved with the lawmakers, the killer that you arrested, of course, their own is finished as far as police force is concerned, because the Bible said that you are not with us, you are against us. People cannot be gathering, then you are scattering what is happening. There is no reason whatsoever that will make these people to, be lively in conducting this. But I want to believe that by social grace of God, those people will be arrested. And the man who keep and all that, they are supposed to salute them. I want to salute them and made each year. Salute the government. I'm going to follow looking now. Tell them about the there's nothing that is extraordinary there. Deceiving the young people is impacting negatively on our value system. Good one and God bless Anambra State.
All right.
Bless you too.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be joined by Ifechuku Dan Jacobs. He is a lawyer and, of course, a commentator on national issues. Welcome to Press Review.
Thank you. Thank you, Governor.
You're welcome.
There is another cheering news about the, groundbreaking move to boost tourism and enhance the hospitality sector in Anambra State. That's Anambra State in partnership with the EJ Ride. The launch of a first ever floating restaurant at the Marine Jetty in Onitsha. I think maybe weekend. I think I'll get down there and cruise, and have a feel of that, for a kind of a change, variety, they say, is the spice of life. And then choice is useless where there's nothing to choose from.
That is true.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's a welcome development. In Anambra as a state is a hub of development in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Both human capital development, infrastructural development. If governor will continue with this rate, he's going with, before he will finish his second term, Anambra will be greater than Dubai.
Yeah, the dream is being actualized.
He's doing wonderfully well.
Yes, no doubt about
He's
that.
transforming all the local cities to mega cities. Look at Ekwabi.
Yeah,
If you go to Ekwabi, you won't know Ekwabi again.
yeah,
And that infrastructure development will attract investments. We encourage people to come and invest in their areas and encourage others to come and stay there.
yeah.
So it's a very good thing.
And yeah,
This is an issue of floating.
Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Oh, yeah. I think I'll take two of you.
I will like it.
A couple of our colleagues went there when it opened, right? And they all wore life jackets. On it.
Before Uncle.
It was funny. I was like,
Sure.
We went to a restaurant. Okay, it's a floating restaurant. It's on water. And you're wearing what is the life jacket?
That is the fun of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we have not experienced such before. We used to go to a restaurant that is built on the offshores. Do you get the point I'm making? But now this is one that will float. People would like to go there and they experience such.
And while you are floating, you're enjoying yourself. You're taking a realistic view
Pictures
of
and all
Anambra waterways and every other thing. I mean, that's
life jacket.
That would be a very enchanting spectacle to behold.
You put on your life jacket.
Of course, now.
Make you don't fall inside water.
I think life jacket is one of the criteria.
No, that's for safety.
For boarding.
You don't take things for granted. Knowing that you are floating the restaurant.
Yeah.
Many people that will be there might not know how to swim.
Yeah.
You must take precautionary measures to secure their lives. That is a welcome issue.
Yes. Okay. Let's look at another issue from. There's one from the police. That's the murder of late Honorable Justice Azuka, and then two of them. There's an operational plan to rearrest the two suspects that really escaped. And then from the legal angle, as a lawyer, I want you to equally comment on that.
Well, I wonder what made them to escape in the first place. Those that are having them in the custody should be investigated to know whether they compromise issues there, because there's something fishy.
Now, from the release
CP?
from the SP Tochukwu Kenga, the PPX said preliminary information reveals that following the confession of the criminal gang, two of the suspects are assisting the police investigating officers in an operation to arrest the receiver and recover the operational vehicles that the gang use in their daily activities. So during the onslaught operation by the operatives, the suspects, that's those that receive these vehicles, was arrested, and two vehicles suspended have been snatched from the unsuspecting members of the public, were recovered. Unfortunately, the two suspects fled the scene. To this end, the CP assured that the command is on the offensive against any criminal element in the state, and that efforts are in top gear to ensure that the suspects are rearrested and justice served. The erring officers will also face disciplinary action if found culpable.
Yes, because you don't allow them to go free. Such criminals that killed a disabled human being like Honorable Azuka.
Yeah.
They should have been in chains, going anywhere they want to take them to. They should not allow them to have that freedom.
Yeah.
It's because they were unfettered. That's why they could run. If they are fettered, they can't try that.
Yeah.
So there is need to investigate to find out what happened.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody is here. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Edgar.
Good morning.
Good to meet you. Good morning.
Good morning.
From Oka.
Okay.
Can you Governor of the State. All who may your name, 5 years, Anambra ancient Babylon. In the court and in Anagoni, but I told you, I told Washi, Bani way was it, Chilika way for that. And the head of the vote we on Abaya Dam. I will go. Can you want to go who should be advantage? You did not let go down people. She told him away because he was beautiful. They should be a good day. Who don't do? What is Elijah? Elijah, what do you
know?
And some have the opinion that Agone Chamber, Jidere suspects in the police have.
Is that what they are saying now?
On social media, people are actually disheartened about the incident. It's a disheartening situation because Mr. Governor promised justice for Honorable Azoka, and all of a sudden we're hearing this that 2 suspects fled, and some of the public are of the opinion that they should make sure they get those people, not just saying and making empty statements that they would get them, and not bringing in innocent people to say that these people are those people that escaped because of some certain stories from the past about bringing someone else to replace someone that's
To state further on that issue, you know that such issue now, for those people to escape from police custody, there's more to it. To what eyes can see. So they should do everything possible to fish out.
To rearrest them.
No, to rearrest them and find out those that want to cover up.
Okay. All right. Okay, somebody's here before we take a trip to the national dailies. Hello.
Well, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
My name is High Chief FC Okeke.
Hi, Chief.
I am very happy now you have discussion this morning. I believe now all Igbo people, all Igbo nation, everyone has Anambra where and will tell me that Anambra home for all. But I thank God for Peter Obi, where by the light of the nation. And the light is shining. I want the governor not to take it. Come on, as we have started it. Even the one part of it, the why. They have already polluted all our waters. The pattern. Are we growing? I ask you now as a civilization. While we are going into timid area and timid nation. Everyone more, all must be sanitized and pushed away from Anambra State. Not only Anambra State. We will go back anything. For some child go there. To become one the carry down on a yard, millions of naira. Where on our they are ritualists. Even these people they are working now they are selling both human beings and they must be sanitized even.
Yeah.
Thanks and God bless.
Bless you too. Thank you very much for your contribution. Okay.
National dailies.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on to stories from the National Daily. Kicking off the stories from Daily Trust. We just have a trending story from there. Boko Haram. U.S. probes aid to Nigeria. Writers say Ndume calls for investigation. Bonu elders want NGOs sacked. That's the trending story from Daily Trust.
Okay. From the Punch, inflation drop. Experts demand lower interest rate. Dangote's wealth rises to $24 billion after refineries operations. Tinubu Obasanjo has mourned as Edwin Clark dies at 97. 54 trillion naira budget. National Assembly raises recurring vote. Cuts 500 billion naira from capital spending. Workers in 109 embassies groan over 6 months unpaid salaries. Ministry promises to clear arrears. That's credited to ex-envoy John Vance. UK agency invests $40.5 million to expand Nigeria's cocoa industry. Ukraine protests exclusion as US, Russia raised steam to end war. Lagos Assembly says Tinubu's wife not involved in crisis. Immigration arrest 40 illegal migrants in Oyo. And finally, Osun crisis. Police go after killers. Local government poll holds Saturday.
From Guardian, who have house summons INEC over delay in conducting by-elections. NBS unveils new inflation template, reduces food weight to 40%. Sanwo-Olu, don't raise alarm over rising mental health issues among boys. That's the news, page 7. Edwin Clark, a life of struggle, statesmanship, agitation for true federalism. Tinubu, Obasanjo, Atiku, Obi, governors lead tributes to Ijaw leader. Federal government launches nationwide crackdown on miracle centers. Lagos Assembly denies Tinubu's involvement in crisis. Concerns over critical mineral safety, rising vulnerability, illegal mining. Defense headquarters confirms rehabilitation, reintegration of 789 ex-terrorists. Niger Delta Group warns against disruption of peace in region. These are the trending stories from The Guardian.
Okay, from the Tribune, MBS explains why Nigeria's inflation rate falls to 24.48% after rebasing. 5 days after passage, National Assembly adjusts portions of 2025 budget, retains 54.99 trillion naira total. Reps to organize public hearing on new tax reform bills next Wednesday probe INEC over delay in conducting over 12 by-elections. Bank directors with non-performing insider loans to resign. CBN orders asks banks to regularize loans within 180 days. Southwest governors will give a Debanjo befitting funeral. That's from Sanwo-Olu. Lagos Assembly crisis, DSS threatens lawsuit against broadcast stations. Don't disrupt peace of Niger Delta over mother of all protests. Niger Delta peace advocates warn. Edo Assembly approves death sentence for kidnappers. Jonathan kicks against deployment of military personnel for elections, says only police INEC should manage future elections. Obi says integrity of election determined by leadership in charge. 789 ex-terrorists undergoing de-radicalization rehabilitation program. And finally, a pay court affirms Oba Olaoye as chairman of Ogbomosho.
All right, from Vanguard, on a special report, high electricity costs choking teaching hospitals to death. His last words, don't give up on making Nigeria better, coming from the family of Edwin Clark, born in the year 1927. Writers say, as Tinubu, Obasanjo, Jonathan, Atiku, Akpabio, Obi, governors, others mourn, Bayelsa directs all flags to fly at past for 3 days. Boko Haram, US to audit aid funds to Nigeria. NDDC, group warns organizers to desist from protests. Fears grow over Pope's health as Vatican cancels upcoming events. From the world of sports, Chile to watch Musa Kanu pillars. Military should be barred from elections in Nigeria, coming from Jonathan. Federal government commissions NDLEA's first barracks in Yola after 35 years. Education suffers reduced allocations as National Assembly amends past 2025 budget. CBN directs banks to publish dormant accounts. That's on page 19 of Vanguard.
Okay, from the Daily Times, House urges INEC to conduct by-elections for vacant seats. NLC shut down IBEDC over sack of 3,000 workers. Still trending here, NSA hands over 59 kidnapped victims to Kaduna government. Kidnappers now to face death penalty in Edo. EFCC arrests 15 suspected internet fraudsters in Abuja. And finally, 2 killed as House of Fulani youths clash in Jigawa. We'll take a break here. When we return, our analyst will begin to share his thoughts on the our headlines.
Dr. Aladdin's 70s herbal mixture. Dr. Aladdin's good for children and adults. Dr. Aladdin's what's it be the medicine for that sickness? Dr. Aladdin's so restore your health to be a kid. 70s to power.
Mama Jerry, this means it's what they do Jerry don't tell now. Are you sure say you give and the 7 kids herbal mixture what I tell you?
Neighbor, I buy a more. But they no write am Dr. Aladdin's for him body. Now doctor.
I beg, make I hear what? I not tell you say you get many doctor this, doctor that for inside market now. Make I pass Zare.
If no be Dr. Aladdin's, it no be 7 keys. Shine your eyes oh. Many fake products don't full market. They answer different names for cases like measles, chickenpox, cold, and fever. I beg no play with your life. Make sure say the writer. Dr. Aladdin's 7 keys herbal mixture for body. Now FAEK and Source Limited they produce them. And for adult and children. NAFDAC don't approve them.
Restore your health to be a kid. 70s to power.
If symptoms persist after 3 days, go see your doctor. Dr. Aladdin's 7 keys herbal mixture. You no get rival.
The Sims White Friday sales is here again. And it is even much better than what you got last year. Come February 28th, 2025, visit the Sims Digital Center at Kilometer 2, Oka Enugu Expressway, beside First Bank, Oka, Anambra, to enjoy up to 75% discount on a wide range of electronics, home appliances, high-end smartphones, inverters, batteries, and solar panels. Remember, this White Friday sales is happening only on February 28, 2025, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Don't miss it. Shop online at www.simsng.com. Terms and conditions apply. For inquiries, please call our customer care lines on 0912040935, 0705109352. Sims Digital Centers for the right combination of quality and price.
Crystal Garden Estates, Aloma, Aladilari, Diagora Ladima, Gabriel landlord na landlady na Crystal Garden Estates. On where a sea of hope, Alana no you know Punuka, it's registered. Crystal Garden Estates.
Crystal Garden Estate is a real estate company that has choice estates on table land spread across different areas in Asaba Delta State, Anambra State, Imo, Abia, Rivers, Enugu, and Ebonyi States. Crystal Garden Estate head office is at number 16 New Market Road, opposite GT Bank, Onitsha, Anambra State. Branch office, number 9 Oka Road, Pacific Complex by 5-Star Restaurant, Suite FF16, Oka Road, Onitsha, Anambra State. For inquiries, please call 070-675-22243 or 080-3658-4214.
On where a sea of hope, Alana no you know Punuka, it's registered. Crystal Garden Estate.
Every day when my pikin them come back from school, I know they sabi them again. Hello, Unabi. What's all this dirty uniform? With sweat cover, with dirty socks, we've been clean for morning. You don't change, oh. Anyway, I understand because I know say school now serious work. For them to come home like this means they no be small energy don't come out from them body. So therefore, I make sure I give them nutritious Milo for breakfast every day.
Your pikin them need nourishing energy. Make you give them the new improved Milo for breakfast. It get correct nutrients where they support energy release to help them use their day well. Milo, energy to go for that.
Milo. Onye bụ onye nke na chibia bidoro ahịa n'ahịa anyị biko isi ebe a pụọ ngwa onye ọbụla n'ime ahịa geenụ m ntị o anụrụ m na ihe na-adịzi ụkọ n'ahịa anyị ugbu a ngwanụ gịnị ka anyị ga-eme ugbu a anyị ga-ebido bulie ọnụ ahịa anyị elu anyị ga-ehiwe ọnụ ego nke onye ọbụla ga na-eri ihe n'otu ọnụ ego ahụ gbam onye ọbụla na-ekwenyere n'ọnụ ego ruru nke anyị kwekọtara anyị ga-achụpụ ya n'ahịa kpamkpam
otu ka ọ dị ọ gwara iji aka anyị eme onwe anyị o otu ahụ unu ji na-ehiwe ọnụ ego ahịa etu unu si chọọ otu ahụ kwa ka ndị nke ọkwọ ụgbọ ga-eji ihe ekwe nke ha ndị na-akọ ugbo kwanụ ụlọ akwụkwọ ụlọ ahụike ụgwọ ụlọ kwanụ ihe niile ga-arị elu o onye ọbụla ga-abịa na-ata afụfụ
ọgwụ eziokwu ngwa malite ugbo agawa tata enweghịzi ihe dịka ihiwe ọnụ ego ahịa ọzọ
ibulu ọnụ ahịa elu adịghị mma o onye ọbụla nwere ohere ire ahịa n'ebe azụmahịa ọbụla n'ọnụ ego ọbụla dị ya mma ihiwe ọnụ ahịa bụ ihe megidere iwu ugbu a o ọ bụ ndị Federal Competition na Consumer Protection Commission FCCPC na-ewetara unu ozi a anyị na-akwalite ọmasịrị onye na-eme ka ọ dịrị onye ọbụla mfe.
Sorry, madam. There's an emergency at the shop. They need you now. It's a serious...
Nothing is more serious than a Golden Morn breakfast with my family. Don't you understand? All our winnings start with a nutritious golden breakfast. Now, sit down. Please join us.
Yes, ma. At once.
Breakfast is serious business. Handle it with a nutritious Golden Moon. Now with a great new look. Trust Golden Moon to help fuel your family to win every day. Golden Moon. Make every day golden.
You're welcome back to the last lap of today's press review. Over on to our guest in the studio, or analyst in the studio.
Well, I would like to comment on the death of elder statesman Edward Clark. Well, he has tried, living up to 97 years.
Yeah.
It's a very good old age. And from what I've known about him, since I come to know his person, he has been one of the strong voices that speak against bad governance. And one of those that advocate for true federalism so that Nigeria will survive as a nation. So he has contributed his own water to the development of Nigeria. May his soul rest in peace.
Amen.
So on the issue of defense, what the guidance said, defense headquarters confirms reintegration of 789 terrorists. It's very, very unfortunate that somebody we called terrorists, they have been in the business of killing people, innocent Nigerians. They made many children orphans, many women widows, and many men widowers. They destroyed a lot of properties, destroyed the economy of Nigeria, and now you are telling me that you are rehabilitating them. Instead of bringing them to justice.
De-radicalizing.
What kind of de-radicalization?
Will the leopard ever change its skin?
It can never happen. They are just playing with fire. And that is why the issue of insecurity will continue to linger. Because these people, they surrender because of the spiritual fire of the armed forces. They discover that they can't continue. They have no chances of survival, and they surrendered. Had it been they surrendered on their own when they are in control, you know that they are repented. But when the heat is on them, they know they have no room of survival. They surrender. You know that it's out of their own life for them to actually continue to live. You should try them, profile them, and know the level of involvement of all of them. Send them to court of justice. Try them according to their involvement. Let the law take its due course. You should not, so that it will serve as a deterrent to others. Because after this issue of rehabilitation and reintegration, others will encourage. As after all, if I just surrender, they will now take me to defense headquarters, feed me with good food, good accommodation. At the end of the day, they will give me money that they have rehabilitated me to start new life. Before you know it, they will go back to the trenches
or whatever, or the forest.
But nobody will tell you that the same people they said they have rehabilitated have gone back. They are not telling us that they have rehabilitated it now. But when they go back, they will not tell us. So they should not, they stop playing with fire. After all, like in the Southeast now, the same activities of terrorism they said that's going on. But we have not seen any issue of rehabilitation and integration here. But so far in the North, they have done that. We should stop issue of marginalization and discrimination against Nigerians. It's very, very uncalled for, very unfortunate.
So let's take this call then. Okay, you have some messages?
Yes.
Okay, after now. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
The heartbeat of the East.
Champion.
This is the voice of JC Akwobi. I'm reaching this morning from my hometown. Umatolo Gideon Martin, Umwero Cable, Anambra local government of the state.
Thank you, JC.
Yeah. I so much love the guest. You know, the guest, God will bless you. In the something, I mean, I don't know the exam body that is on exam body that want to clap down in a miracle centers. My brothers, let me. Is it not more trained? The Nigerians don't need miracle in non-identification. In our judiciary, the court say that a man is free, like Nnamdi Kanu, and the judiciary and the presidency continue to hold him down. The Nnamdi Kanu don't need a miracle. So, when the rule of law has been abused, everybody needs miracle in this country. So let them define what they mean by saying that they want to clap down on the miracle centers. Nigerians need miracles. Our politicians need miracle. Our schools in Nigeria need miracle. It's quite unfortunate. Thank you.
Thank you. We have from Facebook, PC Natsuanya. Good morning, Okbu, Ugebenaja, and the barrister in the house. You people are on point, and Governor Soludo is doing overwhelmingly well. His 8 years in office is sacrosanct. As for those police officers who were to monitor those murderers that escaped from their custody, they should be arrested and questioned. I strongly believe that they have something under their sleeves. Agune Chemba cannot apprehend criminals, killers, and police will conspire and aid them to escape. This is compromise. That's from PC Nataya. Anthony Umera, Ntutoman Joman Jemon on Anambra, Zamfara State, Kamsi Kiri. Good morning to you too, Anthony. Pascal Chukwunwike, good morning, ABS and Anambra. I want to commend Mr. Governor for his wonderful strides all over Anambra State, both infrastructure, development, promotion of core Igbo values, and in terms of security. As for people who are saying that the governor is fighting African traditional religion, that's a lie. Mr. Governor wants to rid Anambra State of criminals hiding under the guise of Ndo Menana, Dibia, Nezawai. He has made that clear enough. Concerning the escape of the suspects of the kidnapped lawmaker, the police had better rearrest those people and charge them to court to face trial. We don't need stories. Rehabilitation of terrorists by Nigerian army, isn't that laughable? God bless Anambra State. That's from Pascal Chukwunwike. Keep your messages coming. Keep liking our page. Follow the page on Facebook, Anambra Broadcasting Service.
Okay. Barrister, are you commenting on that?
Well, on the issue Jonathan raised concerning military, not to be involved in the election.
Yes.
I should be the police. It is true. Because issue of election is civil issues. I don't see reasons why army should be there. Involving army in area police supposed to manage. It's making army to be common to Nigerians. And even it makes them even to behave as if they are police now. Sometimes you see army fighting in the street, which you cannot see in the past. Because the way they are trained, it's just like a lion. You don't see a lion anyhow, unless you go to the jungle. But in Nigeria today, we make our military to look like ordinary dogs. Instead of the lion they're supposed to be. The police are supposed to be the dogs, look like sheep. No, nothing they can offer again. We should make police that are supposed to be the watchdog of the civilian society to live up to the expectation. Army should go back to the jungle they belong and defend the territorial integrity of this country. Make sure that no extra aggressors comes here and destabilize this country. Because if army is actually playing their role, I suppose, this issue of Rakarawa, Boko Haram would have been a thing of the past. But they allow army to be involved in issues, in civil issues so much. Even if you look at the security of individuals, you will say private individuals going with army, which is not supposed to be.
So where do we situate the problem?
So the issue that the solution to this problem that our leaders should tell ourselves the truth. We should go back to the drawing and do the right thing. Assign the duty army is supposed to do to them stop involving them in the police duties. And police should face their duties. They should not sideline them. That is why they are busy in the roads collecting money, because they don't have any work to do again. They believe that the army is there to do work for them. They are not interested in. If you go on the roads, you discover that once you give police money, they don't want to know what you have in the vehicle. They will allow you to go, which is not supposed.
Yeah.
But if they're on their feet, they are up to what they're supposed to do. They should be at alert and know that they have responsibility to secure Nigerians internally. And if army is living up to the expectation, this issue of going to private individual, they will say no. The leadership of Nigerian army should say no. That army should not secure private individuals. It's only important institutions and external issues that they should mind. So we should do the right thing and make sure that this country is secured.
All right.
Avoid, that is why rigging is being made possible, because if you have army in your control, you can easily do whatever you like.
All right, we want to thank you for any message there. Okay, we want to thank you for coming. Ifechukwu Dan Jacobs, a lawyer, and of course a commentator on national issues. Thanks for joining us on Press Review.
Thank you, Abu Tarabu.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, listeners, for giving us your time.
All right, I'm Roy Ekunife. Thanks for joining us on Press Review. Let's meet again at 9 on Uzuka Anambra.
And I'm Uche Chukwu Ebonam.